So this is the continuation of the chapter for project integration management. Capitalizing on product, business, and application area knowledge means using the skills, experience, and insight that a project manager already have about the product being developed, the business environment it operates in, and the specific application area it belongs to. This knowledge helps in making better decisions, anticipating problems, and ensuring that the project truly supports the organization goals. The first one is product knowledge. Understanding the product features, functions, and limitations helps project managers guide the team, make realistic plans, and ensure quality. For example, in an IT project, knowing the programming language, platforms, or system architecture helps in accurate scheduling and resource allocation. The second one is business knowledge. A project is never isolated. It supports business goals. Knowing the business environment, market trends, customer needs, and organizational strategy ensures that the project delivers real value. For example, an e-commerce system must align with the company's marketing strategy and customer experience goals. And the third one is application knowledge area. Each industry or application area has specific standards, practice, and constraint. A project manager with familiarity in the field can foresee risks and design solutions faster. For example, a healthcare IT project requires knowledge of patient confidentiality and regulations like HEPA. Managing project knowledge is about making sure that all the valuable information, experiences, and lessons learned during a project are properly captured, shared, and applied. It ensures that the both explicit knowledge and tacit knowledge are managed effectively. This helps avoid repeating mistakes, improves decision making, and adds value to current and future projects. Explicit knowledge, easy to document, communicate, and store. Example, manuals, databases, project plans. Tacit knowledge, personal, experience-based, harder to express. Example, problem-solving skills, intuition. Next is knowledge management process. Should happen before, during, and after project execution. And challenges, people may hesitate to share knowledge or information may get lost if not captured systematically. Advice for young professionals. Young professionals entering the workforce often face challenges such as balancing technical work with management tasks, understanding organizational goals, and learning how to collaborate effectively to succeed. Monitoring and controlling project work means continuously tracking, reviewing, and regulating the progress and performance of a project to ensure it stays aligned with the project plan. It involves comparing actual results against planned objectives, identifying variances, and taking corrective or preventive actions when necessary. This process ensures that the project is on track in terms of scope, time, cost, and quality and risk. Some key activities include measuring performance, using project reports, key performance indicators, and status updates, identifying variances between planned and actual performance, recommending corrective actions to fix problems or preventive actions to avoid risk, updating stakeholders with accurate information about project progress. Media snapshot in project management refers to short but powerful real-world stories, news articles, or case studies that illustrate how organizations or individuals manage projects instead of relying only on theory. These snapshots give practical insights into the challenges faced, decision made, and result achieved in real project environment. They usually highlight successes, how a project was executed well and delivered expected results, failures or challenges, showing mistakes and what lessons can be learned. Innovation, how creative solutions or technologies help integrate and complete a project. For instance, a media snapshots may describe how a multinational company rolled out of a global IT system, how a city prepared for the Olympics, or how NASA managed the integration of different systems for a space mission. Performing integrated change control. In project management, no matter how well you plan, project almost always encounter changes. These changes can come from stakeholders requesting new features, unexpected risk appearing, resource shortages, or even new laws and regulations that affect the project. If these changes are not properly handled, they can cause confusions, delays, increased cost, and even project failure. Performing integrated change control is the formal process of reviewing, approving, or rejecting changes to the project. It ensures that every changes request is carefully considered before being implemented. This process includes several important activities. Identifying changes requests. Change can be requested by clients, sponsor, team members, or external factors. This request must be documented clearly. Evaluating impacts. The project manager and team assess how the process change will affect the project scope, schedule, cost, quality, risk, and resources. For example, adding new feature to a software project may require no more time, more developers, or a bigger budget. Decision making, a change control board or the project manager decide whether the project should be approved, rejected, or deferred. The decision is based on whether the change aligns with the overall goals of the project and whether the benefits outweigh the cost or risk. Updating plans and documents. If a change is approved, the project management plan, schedule, budget, and other documents must be updated to reflect the new reality. This ensures accuracy and consistency. Communicating the decision. All stakeholders must be informed about the decision so that everyone is aligned and know what to expect. Lack of communication can cause confusion and mistakes. Change control on IT projects. In IT projects, change control is the process of handling modifications to project requirements, scope, technology, or resource in a structured and organized way. Since IT projects often involve software development, system integration, or infrastructure upgrades, changes are very common. For example, a client may request a new feature, security requirements may change, or a new technology may need to adapted. Without proper change control, this request can lead to confusion, uncontrolled scope creep, and project failure. So, firmer view, in the past, the belief was the project team should stick exactly to the original plan, delivering the project on time, within budget, and with no changes. Modern view, today, the project management in the IT is seen as a process of continuous communication and negotiation with stakeholders. Changes are expected of often necessary. Change control system one of three. A change control system is a formal documented process that guides how changes in a project are proposed, reviewed, approved, and implemented. It ensures that modifications to official project documents, deliverables, or processes are managed in an organized way. Authorization defines who has the authority to make or approve changes. Documentation outlines the paperwork of forms required when submitting a change request. Tracking uses automated or manual system to monitor the status of change request. Change Control Board, a formal group responsible for evaluating, approving, or rejecting change requests. The CCB also provides guidelines for how change requests should be written and manages the implementation of approved changes. Timing of changes. Since CCVs may only meet occasionally, some organizations have special policies for urgent time-sensitive changes, allowing quicker approval processes. Change Control System 2 of 3. Configuration management is a key part of a change control system. It ensures that the descriptions of the project products, software systems, documents, or deliverables are always correct, consistent, and complete. It focuses not only on managing changes but also on controlling the functional and physical characteristics of the projects products and keeping supporting documentation accurate. The process includes identifying and documenting requirements, making sure the design and specifications are clear, controlling changes, ensuring any modifications to the product are reviewed and approved before implementation. Recording and reporting changes, keeping track of all changes made and sharing updates with the stakeholders. Auditing and verification, checking that the final product matches the approved requirements and meets quality standards. Change Control System 3 of 3. A formal system is established including a Change Control Board or CCB and an IT steering committee to manage and control changes within a project. This system includes defining procedures for making timely decisions about smaller challenges, using effective configuration management, and utilizing performance reports to identify and manage change. Project management software is also used to manage communicate changes. Global issues. In today's interconnected world, projects are affected by global trends and challenges, especially in field of technology and communications. Rapid technology changes, for example, the rise of mobile roaming and broadband communications has forced governments worldwide to act, creating new rules and opportunities. Incompatibility problems. Different regions often use incompatible hardware, software, or networks, making integration across borders more difficult. In addition, lack of competition in some areas drives prices higher, limiting accessibility. Rule of OECD, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, works to promote policies that improve economic and social well-being globally. In 2012, the OECD urged governments to increase competition in international mobile roaming markets. Impact of policy changes. By 2013, wireless broadband penetration in the OECD region grew to 72.4%, showing that coordinated policies and action can significantly impact globally connectivity. Closing projects or phases. The closing stage is the final part of the project life cycle. It ensures that all work is properly completed, reviewed, and handed over. To close a project or phases, the team must finalize all activities and formally transfer deliverables or cancelled work to the right stakeholders or departments. The main inputs for closing include important documents such as the project charter, project management plan, project documents, accepted deliverables, business case documents, agreements, procurement records, and organizational process assets. This serves as evidence that work was done and provide reference to future project. The main tools and techniques used are expert judgment, consulting experienced professionals to ensure closure is proper. Next is data analysis, checking performance against goals and meetings to confirm acceptance, document lesson learned, and officially sign off. Using software to assist in project integration management, one of two. Project integration management involves combining all the project parts, planning, execution, monitoring, communication, and closing into a unified system. To do this effectively, software tools are very useful because they help organize, track, and communicate project information. So, word processing software like MS Word or Google Docs allows teams to create important project documents such as the project charter, reports, or meeting minutes. Presentation software like PowerPoint or Google Slides is used to present progress, plans, and resources to stakeholders in a clear and professional way. Spreadsheets or databases like Excel or Access help in tracking cost, resource schedules, or project risk in a structured manner. Communication software like email, Slack, or Microsoft Teams improves collaboration with enabling fast and clear communication among team members, especially if the project is global or distributed. Project management software like Microsoft Project, Primavera, or Trello integrates all the functions by showing detailed and summarized project information such as Gantt charts, results allocation, timelines, and progress reports so that project managers can see the big picture and make better decisions. Using software to assist in project integration management tool 2. Based on the image which shows of sample portfolio management software screen, here's how software assets in project integration management. Centralized dashboard. The software provides a centralized dashboard that offers a comprehensive overview of the project health, including time, cost, workload, risk, issues, and changes. This allows project managers to quickly assess the project's status and identify project problems. Task management. The software helps in managing tasks by tracking their status, not started, complete, and progress, and visualizing the progress through charts. This ensures that all tasks are properly assigned, monitored, and completed on time. Progress tracking. The software tracks the progress of individual tasks, analysis, design, development, testing, implementation, and provides a visual representation of their completion percentage. This helps in monitoring the overall project progress and identifying any delays. Cost management. The software tracks actual cost against planned and budgeted costs, providing insights into budget performance. This helps in controlling project cost and preventing overspending. Workload management. The software manages workload by tracking the amount of work assigned to each team member, and visualizing their completed, remaining, and overdue tasks. This helps in ensuring the resources are properly allocated and that no team member is overburdened. Risk in issue management. The software tracks the number of high, medium, and low risk and issues, providing a clear picture of potential threats to the project. This helps in proactively addressing risk and resolving issues before they escalate. Change management. The software tracks the number of open changes, providing a mechanism for managing and controlling changes to the project scope, schedule, and budget. Consideration for agile, adaptive environments. In today's project landscape, many organizations use agile or adaptive approaches instead of strictly traditional methods. The approaches are iterative, flexible, and promote constant collaboration between the project team and stakeholders. The first is iterative and agile approaches promote engagement. Agile methods like Scrum, Kanban, or iterative development encourage active involvement of team members in planning, decision making, and problem solving. Next is the role of the project manager in adaptive environments. Even in Agile, the project manager's core responsibility of integration does not change. They still oversee the overall project alignment, stakeholder expectations, and resource coordination. However, the detailed product planning and deliver is delegated to the team. Self-organizing teams. This means the team decides the work is done while the project manager ensures the pieces integrate into the big picture. Collaborative decision making and skill development. Agile emphasizes collaboration, communication, and continuous learning. Project managers must create an environment where decisions are made collectively and where team members encouraged to grow and learn new skills. So this is the chapter summary. Project integration management is the process that brings together all areas of project management such as scope, time, cost, quality, human resources, communication, risk, procurement, and stakeholder management into one coordinated system. Without integration, these areas might work in isolation, leading to misalignment, inefficiency, or project failure. That that is why the primary focus in project management should always be on integration. A project manager must act like a bridge, connecting the different process, documents, teams, and stakeholders to ensure that the project move is a unified and consistent direction. The main process of project integration management is first, develop the project charter. The official authorization of the project is define the purpose, objective, stakeholders, and high-level scope. Next is create an assumption log, a record of assumption and constraint that could affect the project. The third one is develop the project management plan, a detailed plan that combines all subsidiary plans into one unified document. Next is direct and management project work, overseeing execution of project activities to produce deliverables. Next is manage project knowledge, using lessons learned, sharing knowledge, and capturing insights for future projects. Next is monitoring and control project work, tracking, reviewing, and regulating project progress and performance. Next is perform integrated change control, evaluating and improving, rejecting changes to the project baseline. Next is close the project or phase, finalizing all project's activities, confirming deliverables, and handing over results to stakeholders. So, project integration management is the central hub of a project management. It ensures that all processes from planning to execution and closure are coordinated, consistent, and aligned with project objectives. With integration, the project would be a collection of separate tasks and documents. With integration, it becomes a unified effort that delivers value effectively. And this is the link of our short clip in our report. Please click na lang. That's all, and thank you for your attention.